of a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Ashanti.
Patient, so sometimes I'm like, come on, what's going on here? But my advice would be stay focused and stay on track. Continue your journey, even if it feels like you're defeated, if it feels like it's not happening at the time you want it to happen. It's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen. Whatever is meant to be will be, and I have found that in so many different areas of my life. So if it's meant to be, it will be.
That you stay grounded in faith, especially in this industry. And since I'm last, if you can bless the audience and give us some affirmations and just some final blessings as we're, wrapping up.
What I would say is I pray over my son every day. I pray over our marriage. I pray for protection. Flying, we travel so much, it's a little crazy out there right now, I think, as everyone can see. And I think it's really, really important to see how grateful you are for the little things. I'm so glad I have 10 fingers and 10 toes. I pray over my son every day. I pray over our marriage. I pray for protection. Flying, we travel so much, it's a little crazy out there right now, I think, as everyone can see. And I think it's really, really important to see how grateful you are for the little things. I'm so glad I have 10 fingers and 10 toes. I got taste buds, I can see, I can wake up today, I'm inhaling. I pray for those things, you know what I mean? Because without that, you can't control. So that's really, really important to me. And having my own family, both of us are really close to our families. I'm extremely close to my family, and he's extremely close to his family. So us having our own, we vow to protect that at all times. So that comes before work, that comes before everything, So I think that's really important to stay grounded.
I just want to understand, you're a leading lady, and he's a leading man. And I'm like, how do you make that balance? Because I know everybody want to get with you, everybody want to get with you. And it's just the balance of love, and I know how much you love him, I know how much you love you. How do you make that balance being who you are and who he is?
Honestly, it starts with respect. It's so funny. We were having a conversation last week, and we both run things respectively in our career, right? He's the boss, I'm the boss, and now that we're married, it's like, But it's about respecting each other, respecting our boundaries. What I will say is, I grew up a tomboy around all guys. I'm a little rough, I gotta say. But when you find somebody that is a protector and there to help you and guide you and, just protect, you're able to kind of relax and just be a little softer. Not weak, not doormat vibes, but just it allows you to be a little softer and just more comfortable. You know what I mean? What does he say? He says, I'm the head, but you're the neck, and you can't move the head.
That's right. That's my favorite saying. That's my favorite. He got it right.
Thank you. Ashanti, my name is Ashanti. I'm a Black woman in the entertainment industry for decades. What leadership lessons help you maintain both your authenticity and power in the spaces that were not necessarily built for you, as well as when you were told no all of those times and experienced that failure? What gave you that courage, in addition to your faith, to continue to stand up and show up?
I have to say that I come from a very grounded family full of strong women. My mom and dad have been married for a long time, a lot older than me. But just having that foundation, I feel like is part of it, so I'm very lucky to have that. And again, you have to have a certain drive to be able to maintain in an industry like this. Because you are going to get people that just don't like you for no reason. They're going to try and hold you down. They're going to try and control you. They're going to try and pivot and manipulate you into so many different things. So you have to have a strong mind. You have to be, again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but you got to be focused because the devil is out there. You know what I mean? And he sometimes gets in the middle of things and you got to just stay on your grind. I'm just so infatuated with my son. So it's really hard to leave. So I rarely leave without him. But again, I have an amazing support system. My side of the family, my husband's side of the family, they love this baby
so much. And so many people are there to help. So when we're flying away or we're flying overseas, I have a village. So I'm so grateful for the village. And really, you cannot lose yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I love my son, but you have to still maintain being who you are so you can be a strong person for your son or daughter. You know, so it's really important to continue your journey, your life, your career, and have yourself aside of just being mom. You know what I mean? So that's really, really important to create that balance.
Here we are with Ashanti, looking so beautiful at the city of Miami Gardens Luncheon, and heard some topics to talk about. Talked about the son, talked about family. So, what do you think about this and how people are reacting towards this? One comes in to say, absolutely beautiful. Another also saying, beautiful Mrs. Highness Ashanti, and I'm saying Mr. Highness, and I'm saying gorgeous, and I'm saying simply gorgeous, and I'm saying fire, and I'm saying we love you Ashanti, and I was commenting with love emojis, and I also commenting with fire emojis, and I'm saying this is so beautiful, and I'm saying beautiful Ashanti, and I'm saying this is so beautiful, and I'm saying hey Ashanti, we love you so much, and I'm saying beautiful Mrs. Highness, and I'm saying absolutely stunning. So what do you think about it? Like, comment, like, share, and also subscribe to the channel. Bye bye and ciao ciao.